What's happening, everybody? Today is March 15th. It is Saturday. We are, one day from being halfway done with March. And it feels like it's just begun. And it technically has just begun a few days ago. But I was going to talk about clickbait. You know what clickbait is? Well, actually, I'll tell you. Clickbait just means it's a video with a certain thumbnail and a certain title that you want. But in that video, it talks about something completely different from the topic you are looking for. And then that kind of reminds me of when you go fishing and you get the bait, worms, any other kind of, bugs or anything like that. You put it on the hook at the end of the line attached to the fishing rod. And you cast the fishing rod into the ocean with the worm attached to the hook. So once you throw it into the water, you wait until a fish comes swimming around looking for something to eat. And they see that worm and they want that worm. Because when you're hungry, of course, you're going to want to eat. So the fish goes up to the worm and he bites the worm. And the next thing you know, his mouth is attached to a hook. And now you reel him in. You reel in the fish. The fish is getting reeled into the boat. And now you have a fish. And now that you have gotten the fish, it may not be the fish you wanted. Maybe you wanted a catfish or a tilapia or what other kind of fish are there? Or a clownfish. Maybe you wanted that. I don't even know if clownfishes are edible. All right. I have no clue. Y'all let me know. But, yeah. So you reel the fish in. Now you have two options. You can either decide to keep that fish and cook that fish and, do the rest. Well, cook the fish and eat the fish. Or you can decide to take a picture with the fish or take a picture and then throw it to the ocean. But the picture part, you really don't have to do that. You can just choose to put the fish back into the water. Put it in the water or take it with you. Those are the two options. And that's how bait ties into clickbait. It's the exact same way. And then you just watch a video. All these different kinds of information is different from what you thought. Because the fish thought, okay, it's just a worm. What could a worm do? It'll make me less hungry. It won't make me hungry. It'll fill that hunger, right? If I eat that fish. If the fish eats that worm. And then after the fish eats that worm, it's caught. And then it reminds me of that one saying, a fish that never opens his mouth never gets caught. And I thought about that. I don't really use that quote that much. It's just a quote I picked up along the way. But if that fish never opened its mouth to eat that, then it would not have been caught. But sometimes it can get set back into the ocean, but you never know. Even when you get caught, it's not over yet. I don't know. I just turned this into this. But even if the fish gets caught, its life is not done yet. Not yet. It's not done until a few moments later, until that person decides to either keep the fish or put it back into the ocean. And sometimes it's better for that person to keep the fish because the fish can go into the aquarium and it will last longer than it will in water in the ocean because there are lots of things that could take that fish other than you. You took it with a hook, but you can let it survive longer than if it was in the ocean swimming around and then all of a sudden a giant fish comes around. Some fish eat other fish. It's a very common thing in the fishing world, in the sea world. And yeah, but clickbait, sea bait, it's a lot of different stuff. But yeah, y'all take care. God bless y'all. And until next time, I hope. Take care.